Being from Louisiana, there's a lot of cultural blending there. So my father's side, at least from what I've heard, mixed with African and Spanish and French. So I do have a few photographs of my family, one of which is of my great-great-grandparents. They appear to be very white in the pictures, but on the census records they're listed as mulatto. So I'm really interested in seeing exactly what it was that made them choose that over another race.
So where are they from?
From Louisiana. They migrated over from France and Spain at one point. And so I was really surprised because looking at census records for them, I could have sworn that they would have been at least descendants of the immigrants, but they are listed as mulatto still. So the mixing apparently occurred before them even.
Oh, sure. That's probably some mixture of Acadian families, and then, of course, probably a mixture of some former slaves. A family could be listed as mulatto in one census, Black or African American and Negro in another census, and sometimes even white. It depending who the enumerator was. Generally, the enumerator was a paid person that really didn't know the family, and they made the judgment themselves. They didn't say, what are you? Especially if the person can pass one way or the other.
This year at the census, they made a couple of changes. So I know Hispanic is no longer a race, it's now an ethnicity. So after you check off Hispanic, you have to check off if you're white or Black after that. And then there's no limit to how many ethnicities that you can check off. And so it's this question as far as what is it that they're asking for? Is it where your blood comes from? Is it how you identify? Is it how you grew up, what culture you grew up in? And so to see the older records be so stagnant, Black, white, mulatto, like that's it, I think is really interesting, especially having photos where you have family members who look like they're mostly European, check off as mulatto, and that's it. No other further investigation into it, I think is really interesting.